I never thought a piece of furniture could change my life, but that's exactly what happened when I inherited my grandmother's antique mirror. It was a beautiful, ornate piece, its frame intricately carved with swirling vines and mythical creatures. Yet, as captivating as it was, there was something unsettling about it, a certain heaviness that hung in the air whenever I looked into its depths. The first time it happened, I was brushing my hair, eyes slightly glazed over with the monotony of a task, when a flicker caught my attention. The reflection was off. Instead of my bedroom, the mirror showed a room that was unfamiliar, yet I felt an inexplicable connection to it, as if it was a place I should know. The longer I stared, the more the scene in the mirror became animated, revealing a life that wasn't mine yet felt eerily familiar. I saw myself, or what seemed to be a version of myself, moving through this alternate existence with a strange sense of purpose. But there was something else, shadows lurking at the edges of my periphery, watching, waiting. They moved with a sinister intent, their presence growing stronger each time I peered into that world. I could almost feel their anticipation, as though they were expecting me to make a wrong move, to slip up in some irreparable way. The more I watched, the more I realized that these shadows weren't just passive observers, they were actively shaping the events in this mirrored life, manipulating circumstances with a malevolent patience. It wasn't long before I noticed changes seeping into my reality. My reflection in the real world began to bear the marks of the other life, subtle at first, like a faint bruise on my arm, a scratch on my cheek. But soon, they became more pronounced, more dangerous. I would wake up with cuts and bruises that I couldn't account for, injuries that mirrored the trials faced by my other self. The boundary between the two worlds was blurring, and I was losing my grip on which life was truly mine. The sinister shadows seemed to sense my confusion, growing bolder, their whispers echoing in my mind even when I wasn't looking into the mirror. It was as if they were urging me to make a choice, to fully embrace the life in the reflection or to forsake it completely. The climax came one stormy night when the electricity flickered, and the room was bathed in an eerie half-light. I stood before the mirror, heart pounding, as the shadows in the reflection seemed to swell and rise, their intentions unmistakably clear. In a moment of reckless desperation, I stepped closer, reaching out to touch the cool glass. The surface rippled like water, and I felt an icy hand grip mine, pulling me forward, deeper into that other world. As I stumbled through, the shadows closed in, their ominous laughter echoing in my ears. I realized too late that the mirror wasn't just a window, but a door to a place where my mistakes would be my undoing, a world where I was trapped forever with no escape.